your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh.
Hey, y'all.
What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up?
Happy Thanksgiving Eve.
Thank y'all so much for being here today. Welcome to episode 10 of the Social Den with your hosts,
It is us.
CJ and Sharice.
I'm gonna steal that shirt.
I'm doing this wrong. This one. Oh, shout outs to the 9 million in the building. We appreciate y'all for being here tonight. We got some special guests backstage, as y'all seen on the slide. Let's go through this chat real quick and say hi to everybody. Bud Files, welcome in, welcome in.
Hey, Bud Files.
Let's see, Rooted in Essential Oils.
Hey, hey.
Our guest from last week, the wonderful Joni Meeks, welcome in.
Hey, Joni Boo.
Diva Mom, welcome
Diva
in,
Mom.
welcome in. Let's see,
PBT.
What's popping up? Let's see, Keeping Up with the Griffiths.
Hey, family.
What's going on? What's going on? I can't wait to hear what everybody cooking. We got the Essence of Sonia in the building.
Hey, Sister Sonia, what you baking?
Welcome in, welcome in. And
hey,
Rhonda Dorsey. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Make sure y'all thumbs up the live as y'all come in. So, y'all, we're going to get right to it. We have two special guests here with us tonight. Let's put this up a little bit, baby. My leg is hitting this thing. We have two special guests here with us tonight, y'all. We were very excited about tonight's show. As y'all saw on the slide, they are waiting backstage, and we are going to go ahead and bring them up.
And make sure y'all put congratulations in the chat for our little brother and sister.
Yeah, most definitely. What up, B.
Hey,
Garrett?
B. Garrett.
B. Garrett in the building. So this wonderful couple are, power couple, making it happen on these YouTube streets. They just recently hit 100,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? We're going to definitely give a big congratulations to them. But for now, we're going to bring them up on the stage.
Hey, big brother Dre.
What up, Dre? So everybody, welcome to the stage, the one and the only AJ and Danny that is Hashtag the Cannons.
What up, what up, what up?
What up?
What up? You know what I'm saying? When you ain't at home in your own dwellings, you gotta make it happen how you make it happen. You know?
Hey man,
absolutely.
As long as we can see y'all wonderful faces, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all see us good though. We good.
Yeah, no, y'all good. Y'all good.
Okay, good. I was out. That's why it took us, beforehand, because I was like, I don't think they're gonna be able to see us. I was nervous.
Because the power just came on over here.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all had storms?
We're in my hometown. No, we didn't have any storms, but for some reason, like a bunch of power, a couple places went out, like up where we're at. So
Sam's Club gonna owe AJ some money.
It was dark. I was trying to get stuff for my family, and then, power went out. But yeah, enough about that. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all all right?
Yeah, man, we good, man. How y'all doing?
I'm excellent.
Good.
That's good. That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Got my stomach empty right now, trying to prepare for tomorrow.
No, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
You cooking
What'd
something?
you
You cooking? Who cooking?
Oh, I ain't cooking nothing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my grandma keep talking about, now you gotta cook something. I said, it's too late for that. Look, I'm bringing the cutlery, the plates, the cups. I'm gonna be the reason that that you can sit comfortably and eat, but I ain't making nothing.
I know that's right. I know that's right. But at the end of the day, man, we just happy to have y'all here. You know what I'm saying? Episode 10,
for sure.
Episode 10 of the Social Den, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all been rolling, man.
Yes. Yeah, we have, man. I mean, I'm happy. We proud of the show so far. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna keep it going as long as everybody want to keep seeing it. We're gonna try to keep it coming.
I forgot Thanksgiving was this week, honestly.
Yeah. You said what?
I forgot Thanksgiving was this week at the beginning of the month when I was like looking at everything.
I mean,
it came so fast.
The way that this year is gone, I mean, everything was like, it was just October, it was just May. I mean, it's crazy. This whole year was just a blink. I don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, no, it was. So, everybody pretty much knows who the Cannons are. You know,
And
Everybody,
no,
trust me.
we is
Right.
not nobody.
but why don't y'all just go ahead and just tell the people a little bit about yourselves and about your channel and all that good stuff.
Okay. If in case you don't know who we are, so we've been on YouTube probably about four-ish years, and this is where our main platform is. This is what this is how most people come in contact with us. And we do we've had a mukbang channel for that long. It didn't necessarily start off going that way, but between me liking to cook myself and and just being able to conversate the way that we do, the way that we communicate, we just put together our channel that way. And yeah, that's just it. We just like to get on, have a good time, have a good conversation, and just be entertaining, and just what I'm saying, be a positive light,
Right.
whenever we can, and that's pretty much it. Outside of that, we are normal, young. I'm 30. I'll be
We
33.
getting up there now. I'm not sure how young we are anymore.
I'll be 33. See, it's these kids make you try to feel like you're not like but we all of us are young. Y'all young too. But I'll be 33 on the 11th of December, and then Danielle will be 32 in February. So, like I said, outside of that, we just normal, everyday young black couple, just trying to make it. Just trying to make it, doing the best we can.
I know that's
So we were just talking about it, with y'all, just recently hitting 100,000 subscribers. How did y'all react when y'all seen it happen? Like, was it screaming or?
It was actually kind of surreal. We just kind of was like, there it is. Like, we just kind of like
sat there and waited all day, and then we finally get it, and we just like, well, AJ, we hit it. I think we took a shot, and that was about it.
I mean,
the truck got to keep trucking.
Yeah, I know
that's the way I've always been though. Like with this channel, I decided whenever we were going to be serious about it, I was just like, every milestone that we hit, we've been appreciative of, and we've celebrated a few milestones, like as far as really celebrating. But I'm just like, train keep moving. I don't really we haven't really stopped and really just been like, I'm forever grateful. I just say that all the time for like being able to have a sustainable platform that that is able to really is even still just like help us out, financially and other things, and that's not the only gain that we've got from this, but it's just like I think because we've been doing it a while now, it was at one point where I thought I probably would have lost my mind just seeing that number, but then like now it's just like I have the same appreciation for it, but it's kind of still was like more of a surreal. Even now, like we've been at that number for a couple weeks now, and it's like even now I think I'll be like kind of like in my mind about it, like I look at the number and it just don't seem right. Like it just be like, do I really got that many people? Like I don't know. It kind of feels the same because our audience treats us the same, and so we just keep rocking and doing the same way. Even if we get new people, it's just like just family. We're gonna roll on doing the same thing we've been doing. So.
And I don't know about you, but I think when we got the plaque the other day, it did become, I guess, more surreal for me because I've sat here for years and watched these other YouTubers when they get their plaque, and I'm like, oh my God, that's 100,000 people. And I guess when it came to our house, I said, well, look.
I know, it's crazy.
So 100,000 people would want to watch us.
Right. I was like, just even holding the plaque, because I think that at one point, I mean, everybody, I think that's something to realize, like wherever you are on social media, I think that's why it's important for you to always like look at your channel and appreciate your channel for what it is. Don't ever compare your platform to anybody else's, because there are so many factors that differ in going into social media and why a number is going to be a number. So I never compare my channel, because like at the end of the day, even if you're looking at the next channel thinking that, well, why I'm not there, I need to be there, they're probably in their mind looking at another channel thinking I've worked this hard, I should be there. And that's kind of like how I was. Like at one point I felt like as much work as we actually put in our videos, being up late at night sometimes, even just like me just studying, designing, thinking about how I'm going to design thumbnails differently. I want to be a little different here and there, and just doing different things, and then still wondering why somebody else is able to hit 100,000 subscribers and get a plaque so quickly without me feeling like they done have to work. And I had to get out of my head at one point and be like, that's their thing. You know what I'm saying? What I got is totally different. So whether my progress is slower or faster, because I know somebody else might be like, damn, they're moving like hell, and in my mind, I'm just like, not so. But I'm just like, it's really just that, just grinding at your own pace and being appreciative of what you got. And then if you in it for the right reason, things will come to you. And I just, that's been the crazy part about everything. Just, just knowing that, that we got here, but it wasn't whenever I wanted it to happen, because when I was waiting on it or just getting frustrated about it, because I'm just like, why don't we have this milestone yet? Didn't it? But when I just stopped thinking about it, that's why it came. And that's why I'm just like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like everything just like kind of leveled out. And then it's like, okay, well, we here now. It's like, what's next?
Right. Yeah, I mean, cause y'all definitely y'all growth is definitely crazy, and it's dope to see y'all grow. Like, yeah, I noticed y'all at 104 already too. Like, it's dope that y'all are out there the way y'all are, and we see the work that y'all put in. Like, everybody watches y'all, and the work that y'all put in is tremendous. So it's definitely deserved.
And it's like, I don't try to be like, honestly, like when we get on the net or whatever, what we do for our show is, just purely entertainment too. We try not to involve too much of our personal life. But like, as far as being humble about everything, that's like a real thing for me. Like I really don't like to let numbers get in my, like, that's why it's like I probably feel the way it does, because that's a very large number, but there are larger numbers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I try not to get too concerned with that.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, I really do, because I just like I'm just like, things can happen at any moment, and I just really just try to like I try not to worry about numbers, whether it's views, whether it's subscribers or whatever. I'm just kind of like appreciative of where we are always, and I'm always like, if you got 20 people that's willing to sit through a video, then thank you to the 20 people, because that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? The thing that somebody would find me that interesting and want to watch my content. So I just really I just think humility and being grateful for what you have in all things is important.
Absolutely. I'm just happy for y'all, and y'all are just so sweet and so humble. I just love y'all.
We love
I'm
you
humble.
too.
I can talk
He
shit
ain't
now.
sweet.
Yeah.
I'm humble, but
Not sweet.
I can run my mind now.
Yeah.
I know he's
Damn mouth.
sometimes.
Yeah. What up, KJ?
Hey, KJ.
So,
y'all, we ain't even been speaking to
Yeah.
nobody in this chat.
We ain't. That's what I was trying to say. Hey, everybody in the
Dre
live
and
chat.
Michelle and Sonia and B. Garrett, and I don't want to miss nobody.
Yeah, everybody. All y'all beautiful folks out there.
Contact.
Don't just say y'all so damn humble. That 100K hitting their ass was just like, okay, great. On to the next.
I mean, like I said, I'm thankful for it for real. But it's just like, usually when you wait on something, some stuff don't seem real, because everybody starts from zero. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And so like,
and then like you were saying, when we first started, there was other people around us, and it seemed like looking at them, they grew way faster than we did. Like it was a turtle race over here. Okay.
Right.
It was so slow. I was like, AJ, what is this? 565, and they got 2,000. But like he said, you can't, sit here and look at somebody else and what they have going on. It's best to like, kind of spot focus on what you're doing and making sure that the content that you're putting out is, good. So
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. I mean, I think that's what people mess up at, because they, once you start looking at those things, that's when envy sit in. And being envious is not a good trait to have at all, because that's draining. It drains a lot of energy, and it's just unnecessary. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, the same way the cannons hit 100,000.
Anybody. And sometimes I know it's not necessarily you being envious or jealous. It's just that everybody want to succeed, but everybody's definition of success is not the same.
Right.
And so, like, you know what I'm saying, it's easy to compare. You know what I'm saying? But it's just
And I
like,
guess it's like I didn't mean to cut you off, but I guess
yeah,
it's like, when you're at a job and you see other people doing, way less than you. Well, what it seems like they're doing way less than you,
Right.
and then you're over here working 2 times harder, and it just seems like you ain't getting nowhere.
right.
Like it's like almost like it makes you feel like it's in vain to me
Or
for me to
I
even be
mean, or
doing
you
this.
could just feel like you working just as hard as somebody, and it's like it's not working out. It's
Mm.
just like, you know what I'm saying. But those, like I said, everybody's definition of success ain't the same. And so, like, where you might be like comparing and thinking, you know what I'm saying, it might not be working for you. To them, they might feel the same way, but you see that totally different. It's all in perspective. And so, like I said, that's just a mindset. It's always a mindset thing. I
Right.
think outside of YouTube, whatever you do, like if you put your eggs in a basket and you decide that you go crack down on something, everything is mindset based first before it can, before you can find success in it. I think so.
Right. Right.
Yo.
So so y'all been doing YouTube for how long?
About
4 years?
four.
Is that 4?
It's 4.
Okay.
4
It's
years,
like 3.5.
I
three
didn't
and a
know.
half.
Three and a
Okay.
half. Yeah.
So as y'all start, because I remember going back and watching y'all very first video, you know what I'm saying, and to see y'all's progression up to this point, you know what I'm saying. Like for people that feel like they want to, I wouldn't say spice their channel up, but for people that feel like they would like to make their channels better or, do something out of the norm, different than everybody else. Like what advice would y'all give people like us, you know, to us? What advice would y'all give people like us that would like to, try to make their channel better in some ways?
I say always look at your current content, whatever. If you just did a video yesterday, look at your video that you did yesterday and say, what about this would I change if I was just a viewer? Like if I was just watching this just from pure entertainment standpoint, what would I change? And then I think if you wanted to like, just enhance your content in general, or just, I would always think about something that I would just at least, enjoy, and then something that is that necessarily isn't influenced too much by other people, just because being on the internet is always, there are a lot of people doing the same thing. And
Right.
then I think most of the time you find success even if you're doing something similar to other people, because like I said, it's a lot of people doing the same thing, like we all do mukbangs and mukbangs or whatever, but it's all in personality and stuff like that. So I think it's really just to focus on what are your best attributes and things that people find interesting about you, and then showcase that in a different way, you know what I'm saying, or use it to enhance what you got going on. Because at the end of the day, whenever somebody logs on to see, to be entertained, I think that it's just what's gonna keep them there is what's different about you. You know what I'm saying? Like if that makes sense. So I just think it's really just important to just focus on your best qualities, and then just focus on what you would really what you would like if you were actually from an entertainment standpoint, because that's all I think that really matters is everybody, whenever you log on, whether it's in the middle of the day, you on your lunch break, whether you done laid down at night and you just want to just see something that's either funny or interesting, or what I'm saying, it's all what's going to keep your attention is based off of just that type of uniqueness. So I just think it's you just looking at that, your opinion matters as much as the next person. So
Right.
sometimes you just have to be your own critic, but don't be too hard on yourself, if that makes sense.
I was definitely hard on myself when we first started. You know what I'm saying? And I was one of those. I was one of those, and I say I because I was the one that wanted to start the channel. You know what I'm saying? So I was hard on myself and not seeing us grow so fast as I wanted us to, and I almost gave up until a couple people talked to me and talked me in the stand and all of that. Because they said they saw something in us and all of that. So I'm glad we did stay, but I think it's good to be able to talk to people that's been successful on this platform, and you
You
know,
know what? Like, I sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think another thing is, I think what makes it harder or more frustrating for like current content creators is because a lot of us have been like somewhat fed a formula or what we think is a formula,
Right.
and like to be able to structure your videos, do this, do that, and you gonna get this, or you gonna grow, you gonna do this and that. Like, and so I think a lot of us get in our mind, all right, we're gonna go on YouTube and we're gonna do, or we're gonna go on TikTok, Facebook, we're gonna do this formula, and it's gonna happen. Sometimes it happens like for some people really quickly, and sometimes if you follow the formula that happen. But I think the best thing to do is be in the mindset of like people who are probably originally on YouTube, people who weren't really necessarily just looking for that just immediate success, and they were just doing it just because, you know what I'm saying, because it was fun or because they had something creative that they wanted to share with other people. Because I think, you know, they didn't really have a formula. Nobody said, listen, this is what's gonna happen if you I'm telling y'all to do this because, and if you do it like this, you know, I think that kind of like hinders you. Like, I think you got to just really come from a creative standpoint sometimes and be like, you know what I'm saying, just have fun with your content without the thought of just the numbers. I think that numbers thing and, you know, following this quote unquote formula that, you know, that may be like for mud bonds, whether you're a beauty channel, whether, you know what I'm saying, you know, I think that can get in the way. I think you just kind of come from a creative standpoint sometimes and just be like, I'm gonna do this way because this is what I got to offer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely. I mean, it took Sharice to really sit me down and talk to me back, you know, not years ago, but when we first started, and she was just like, you know, we need to just stop expecting so much and just have fun with it, and then
Cause you never know what happened. Even like this right here, this like y'all, the social den or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's a brainchild from either both of y'all or one of y'all. And you know what I'm saying? If you having fun with it, is, you know, you watching it turn into something because this was something that came from, you know what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily something that somebody else, you know, gave you or told you how to do, or you're expecting too much out of, because this is what, you know, you decided you want to do just because, you know. And I think that's the best thing, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, because for me, I don't know. I just want to have fun with it. I don't take YouTube that serious. I just never wanted to be on a platform like this, and being on it, I actually started enjoying it. So
yeah, sure.
I never too much thought into it. And the people that I decide I want to meet is just, you know, a feeling that I get from watching the videos and stuff like that. I mean, I'm happy for everybody in their milestones, but I don't look at other things that people look at.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong. Cause look, I know some people that like ain't nothing wrong being serious when you want to be serious though. Cause I've seen some people who have been on this platform for a while and weren't getting what they wanted out of it, and they decided they were gonna be serious and aggressive, and they went and got it. It'll happen.
Right.
You know, it's all based off personal preference. Ain't no need to make yourself sick over nothing. You know, I know that. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
I've learned that a while ago. It's not worth making yourself sick over nothing.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I just look at it like, you know, growing organically is the best way anyway.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, growing
For
organically.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? For real. That's the way I look. I learned that over the years.
Pieces in that thing?
No.
It's floaties in here.
What you drinking on, Sharice? What that is?
I saw AJ take me to the store and he didn't.
AJ, why you take my sister to the store?
Because we didn't have time. I was over here worried about the light, and then we ended up just using the same setup that we had.
I seen y'all backstage doing something with your arms, and
I was trying to,
I said, hurry up and get that down. And then our dumb self over here, when y'all first came up there, y'all were like, hey, y'all, blah, blah. We over here, and I said, you're so dumb, because that thing over there says you're backstage.
I got one of our panel lights from home, but the problem is, it wasn't working out good because whenever I turned it on, we ended up just looking like a Thriller video. So I said that ain't gonna work. And then I was like, well, this don't look too bad, right? When I actually turned it off and I looked at the light around us, I said, this okay. Oh, this will work. This will work.
Yeah, no, y'all look fine. Y'all, the lighting that's in there is perfect, actually.
We do still look a little bit like.
Yes, spooky. It's spooky.
no, you not look spooky.
You know that look he gave her then? When the lizard, you needed that extra bit of Carmex up there.
I say get that
So
light out.
shout outs to the 19 million in the building, y'all. We got
Shout
our
out to ya.
special guest here tonight, bro and sis, AJ and Danny, hashtag the cannons. You know what I'm saying? You know, so as a young couple, have y'all ever, well, before we get into that, was there a time where y'all ever felt like, you know, y'all wanted to give up, or did y'all just always just be like, you know what, no, we won't keep going until, you know, until we get to where we want to be?
As far as YouTube goes,
How YouTube goes.
oh yeah. But after a certain point, no. Because I was like, once we got to a certain point, I was like, I'll be damned. You know what I'm saying? After you done did so much.
The sleepless nights, all that full eating, all that mess. I think I remember one day I came home from work and you over here talking about, I'm just about to stop. I'm done. I ain't got no living room. It look like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, sir, at this point, if you was going to do this, you should have did that some months ago. It's too late now. Right. Hang it up. Let's just keep going. Like,
I mean, it can get first.
At first, I was the problem anyway.
Yeah,
it was me.
Like, if you notice,
I was the problem.
Which I don't know if it really translates on camera, but if you notice early videos, Danielle had this like, I don't give a, I
like high charts and graphs, and I won't send nothing at first.
I don't like this. So. I don't feel like it.
I like to see where I'm going. He is the what is the word?
Visionary.
Yes, and I will do what I have to do. But baby, I need to see the vision from the beginning. I don't do well with that. I am a realist person.
I said, just hold my hand. I'm gonna take you through this dark room.
Baby, you better hurry up and get me to the light, because I'm gonna hang it up.
Yeah, I remember I was scared to meet Danny.
I do not know why. I am full of anxiety. What else am I? I'm a spaz. I'm crazy. For lack of better words, I don't know why.
Hey, Aunt, how you doing?
What's going on,
What up, everybody? What up,
cowboy?
Sonia, you remember when we was planning to go to Atlanta for your birthday, and I was like, so when I see Danny, do I just say hi and stand back, or you think I can give her a hug?
I hug.
We look.
She don't even got a stern face. He the one with angry black man face. My face is heavy.
But the thing about it is, you know, if you only know me through the videos, you just, you know, I don't look. I'm pretty sure I'm always laughing and stuff on videos, so it's different. Right. But most people, when they meet me, like just as a normal, you know, like if you meet me on a job or just in general, like when I'm not smiling, everybody always tell me I look pissed off. But I'm just like. It's just my face. But then if I smile all the time, then I look goofy as hell. Like, which one?
You saying the same thing about me, like saying I got a mean face and all that.
I was just about to say, I've heard Cherie say that about you too.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the hell? What you
like this all the time?
No, I don't want you to walk.
No.
That's like when people would say that I look mean or serious. You can't really say that because I don't look mean or serious, but you look mean. Like you.
No, you can look mean.
No, Sharice, you kind of can.
Yeah, exactly.
That might be when you actually is. You remember that one time that CJ sat on that damn live forever, and you swear you didn't look no type of way, but this is what I saw.
Yeah. Let her tell it. It's just all me.
I mean, I know I can look mean, especially when I get irritated, but you be like joking and stuff, and you still can't even, people can't tell when you joking and when you serious.
Hey.
People I used to work with used to be scared to even say hi to him. They would like not even walk out the door with me to avoid making eye contact with CJ.
That's crazy. But people are crazy though. Because I mean, that's common. Like I'm pretty sure CJ experienced it too. I think especially I'm not trying to talk about white people, but I'm just saying in general. I think like being a black man, you know what I'm saying? I think we got like this is like a stereotype. So I feel like, you know, I get the most reactions from white people. Like usually when I'm in like a store or something, even if I'm coming in contact with somebody, and I'm talking about friendly white people, like if sometimes they friendly, people off the bat kind of, they're just doing their job, but you can see the tense. Like if I'm not smiling when I walk up, and they be like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm doing good. How you? And then they be like, oh. Like, I think initially they're like this big black motherfucker.
Oh, he actually is.
I'm doing well,
And meanwhile, I'm sitting over here with happy face, and I don't want to be approached. I look like you want to talk to me.
Like, dude,
I look like you want to talk to me, and I do not want to say anything. I don't want to say a thing.
You do smile a lot, and you don't look mean, Danny. But for me, it was seeing some of your reactions on like some of y'all lives. Like y'all will be live sometimes, and you can tell when you did not feel like hitting that go live.
I have an attitude problem. That is for sure. I always have. It's not a good trait of mine, but because I be ready to go. Just like that day AJ was just talking about you, I said, oh, I know that face. Sharice is ready to go. I have felt that way. Like, AJ, wrap it up. Where's the button? Wrap it up. Like, I'm done.
Yeah. And I think we all go through that because there's times where I don't want to record and Sharice be having the energy. You know what I'm saying? But we just push through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, and if you do, especially if you're in the mukbangs, I'm so thankful for our platform. But sometimes I honestly, honest to God, I'll be wishing. I was like, why mukbangs, AJ, or why did you decide to cook for these videos, AJ? Because some days it'd be like, oh my God, I ain't gonna make it. and there are days where I don't make it.
Right.
I know we're supposed to put out a video, and I'll be like, I'm not doing it.
It's McDonald's today.
I'm not doing it. Or I just don't do it, period. No, you ain't seen nothing.
Have you ever cooked, got set up, and then just was like, fuck it?
Yes.
Is my name Antonio? I mean, I done stood there in the doorway looking at the table like, I'm not about to do this shit. And then when all it takes is one more thing to go wrong, and I be like, look, we'll try to get them.
You remember that time we spilled that salmon on the floor?
Yeah.
It was crumbly everywhere.
Oh my God.
And we had carpet at that point. I don't know if we were trying to move the table or something. Anyway, honey, that salmon, that pasta flipped over, and I just looked at him like, well.
Because it was like, I had made like a pasta, but I had like arranged the salmon on top of it a certain way. That shit flipped, and if you know, it's fish, so that shit
it was everywhere.
It broke up. I was like,
well, let's eating something else.
Yeah, so I did that recently.
Yeah, I mean, because I mean,
don't let it just be a conception. It's a thought. Because if I haven't did any work for it, I'm telling you right now, I say bump it if I done did some work. But if I ain't did no work for it, and the hours getting late, that'd be the problem. When it get late in the day and I get on my bullshit, I look at Danielle. She already know it. Look, I be like,
you know how he be looking? I be like, go on, just hang it up.
She never. Like sometimes I ain't gonna say
sometimes
never.
Sometimes I will.
She say go ahead, and I'll be like, okay, but all I need is
I put my makeup on and come down the hallway, and he'd be like, I'd be like, I got a makeup wipe, baby. It is only gonna take me 2. I do not care about wiping this mess off. I don't care.
It's like that though. I feel like even if you don't do the type of videos we do, I feel like some days if you do this enough, there's some days you just not gonna want to record. It's like you don't feel as creative. You don't feel as just mentally fresh. Like, there's some days we sit out on the video and I feel like it's just, I mean, everything's
like
great.
I'm going through the motions.
It's
sometimes.
easy for us to talk. We don't necessarily have to have a topic, and everything flows great. The food was great. You know what I'm saying? We have a good time. Now, some days I sit down and I feel like I just got a fog just in my mind, and I'm just like, my mind is on other stuff. And I'm thinking about everything else. So I just think, just like, even if we're doing the videos where we sit and eat, I think there's a certain amount of creativity that you're going to want to happen And when you just not feeling it, you ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's not something, people watch us for, well, y'all too, like, watch to be, in a good mood, or,
Yeah.
because they want to entertain. And then if you're giving off that energy, like, I don't feel like this today, like, I feel like I'm not helping, making anybody happy, because I'm sitting here because I didn't have a good day. So it's
Right.
most of the time when we feel like that, it just try again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always tomorrow.
it is. Hey, Auntie.
Hey, Auntie Maria.
Maria.
Maria,
She
Maria.
For me, if I don't feel like it, I'm not doing it. If I don't feel like setting up, I'm not doing it. I just say fuck it. Yeah, that be Sonya.
It's like that. I'm trying to tell you. Now we
She
done
always
thought through some videos.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Thought through some videos, but
on it, but I mean, I've been there. I've been there.
He was there this morning. I said we tried something from Dunkin', and I was like, "You want to record a breakfast video?" He was like, "Fuck YouTube. I'm going to put my feet up."
I'm telling you. And
Or
think about
sit
it
in
though.
front of the TV and eat it.
And then and I'm just like, and then the thing about it is, like, once you've gotten to a place where you have a big audience, and then you start to see a true financial upside, whether it's just like however much, you know what I'm saying? Once you be able to tap in on the financial side of YouTube good enough, that's what sometimes it's like, because I'm the type of person to where money is fine, money's good, but if I don't feel like it, I still don't feel like it. But sometimes I mean, hell, once you know, and then YouTube, like certain parts of the year, like this time of the year, for anybody that's, you know what I'm saying, been monetized for a while, and then and like I said, you're tapping into the real financial upside of the year, there are times of the year where you're going to make more on your videos, period. It don't matter. And so sometimes you got that little bug in your ear, like, do this damn video. And it's like, sometimes it can be a lot of pressure, like, and then you like, I don't want to, but you like,
It's Christmas time.
gotta get this money. Like, I mean, just keeping it real. Like, once I mean, cause listen, man, and like, cause at that point, and that's the thing, once you fought and clawed and broke your neck to get where you at on YouTube, and you're actually able to, like I said, like maybe turn a check, like, listen, it just is what it is, man. Like, at the end of the day, my health and my damn and like, whether it be my physical health or my mental health, that's gonna stop me from sitting down if it need be. But if I'm just being lazy, and I already know, it don't matter how much money I'm making from a traditional job, if I already know I can turn out some extra money. But listen, then when they start talking in your ear, you gonna get your ass over there and sit down.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Tag. How long y'all been together, AJ and Danny?
Since 2014-ish.
So it's almost 9 years. Jesus Christ. I just never thought I'd be with somebody that long.
I'm that guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never thought that either.
No, I have said this many times. I have never wanted to be married. Even when I was younger, I'm just like, that was not in the cards for me. But oh, how the tables have turned.
They done flipped, boy.
Okay.
They done flipped over.
They don't completely flip, because almost 19 years. I still can't believe it.
Y'all high school sweethearts, ain't you?
Nope. We met
y'all
after
not?
we met after high school.
Oh, well, y'all little post high school. Like, it
It
ain't been that far after having. It's been.
Nah, we was what?
I graduated from high school in 03, and we got together in 05.
Yeah.
So only a couple years.
Yeah, 4
Might as
years.
well say.
Graduated.
How long y'all been together?
Almost 19 years.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I knew it had to be close. So I said, we pushing it.
Yeah, 19 years. We up there with Cowboy Maria. They I think they've been together 19 years too.
Yeah, that's great. See, like, and I mean, in a world like where you see a lot of breakup and bullshit, I feel like when you know like who your person is, and then you see other people with that type of longevity, I think that's just even more encouragement, and I love it for real.
Yeah.
Because,
Hey, Michelle.
Even though you got times you be each other neck, God knows. I mean, I'm never too busy to like engage, whatever she got going on, or like truly. So I just like to see other people in that same space because even you see people that be together for real, and it's like you can tell when it's not really, even if they've been together for a while. So I really like to see other people like y'all,
Right.
Maria and Cowboy, people who really, what I'm saying, that you see it, it's real love. That's dope.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So this is a portion of the show where we get questions from the den, what we like to call it, from the chat. And we like to call this portion of the show from the den. And our first question from the den comes from Dre of Tripping with Dre and Michelle. And he said, question, what are y'all thoughts on YouTube memberships?
I like how every time somebody asks a question, you just look at me.
Look, I'll go first then. I think they're a good tool, but I think that you need to make sure that you are giving your members something outside of what you regularly do to like make them, they're paying to see something extra about you that they wouldn't see for free. So I don't think you should like take advantage of people by, doing little mess, if that's the word I want to use. But I do think I think it's a great tool. I just I think that whenever we do ours, which I don't think it'll be, you're gonna use a different platform,
Yeah,
right?
different platform, but it's still like membership.
Like that,
It's
yeah.
similar.
I just feel like don't take advantage of people because this is their hard-earned money. Whether it's $2 or 50 cents or 20, it's still their money. So don't be out here just like beating people over the head and you showing them, ooh, I'm eating a piece of ice cream that I'm not eating
I think
on the oven.
I think it's a good. I think YouTube memberships are good too. I think it's more important to just really understand them because I know like some people, you might not necessarily be looking to like, um, just take people's money or so and so. But I just think it's to understand having an understanding what it's for. Just knowing that what I'm saying, it's a different way to engage with your audience and really concentrate those people who are really your concrete supporters, especially as your platform grows, because you're
Right.
gonna have it's really a good way to connecting with a base audience. This has been, I swear to you, as far as growing on YouTube, my number one thing is being able to connect with your audience and grow because I feel like that is what really gives you a sustainable platform. Like it's one thing for you to kind of have a big audience one day and your views are really high, and then but I think what keeps you sustainable throughout your growth, because a lot of people might grow and then they lose steam over time. And I think sometimes it's just the connection with your audience. I think that's something that's not take for granted. And so I think like something like memberships and really giving some people like maybe a behind the scenes look or being able to engage with them on a different level, that definitely helps because engagement with your audience and really just having that connection is what keeps that base. As long as you got those base of people that's strong, those people are going to keep you afloat throughout the years on YouTube. So because you have a strong core, those are what's going to always keep other people being reached. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to keep you reaching other people because of the people that come back to watch you. That's how YouTube works. So I think memberships, 100% great. I just think you need to know exactly what they're for and utilize it in that manner because, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we got another question from Tag for Short. And she asks, what's something y'all haven't eaten or cooked on your channel that you want to try?
I'm looking again.
I was
Yeah.
some Cajun billy goat. I was thinking
What
about.
you got made me use the F word.
Yeah. No. Let me see. There is something though. I had thought about something one time that I felt like I wanted to. Tag, why you put me on the spot like that, girl? There's a lot of things, but it's probably more cultural food. But I think that
Yes, he
You
said
said
Cajun Billy Goat.
I'll just put you in a corner, bro.
Put some crawfish juice on it.
I mean, if you can't think of nothing, it's all right.
I mean, there's several things. I just can't think of nothing. But there's a lot of cultural things, like different, ethnic stuff that I would
like to try like more Asian food.
Yeah, it's like I want to do. I've never had tteokbokki, which is like if you ever seen like the Koreans with the rice cakes and the little long noodle looking things and the big sauce and everything with the cheese. I've never had that. I'd like to have that one day. I'd like to make it. But yeah, like there is a I tell you one of my number one things. Oh, I'm so glad that if you wait on the Lord, if you wait on him,
we're waiting.
Filipino, the not the sisig, even though I want to do that. Y'all know the pork belly, like the big pork belly roll that they season and they roll it up with the twine and then they let the skin get real crackling and crispy.
Oh yeah.
Breaks like it turns into a shell and then like breaks.
Right.
I was gonna make that one time, but that's like my number one thing that I want to make. Like I have to order because I don't have there was nobody in the area that just sold like that big flat pork belly piece. So I talked to a butcher. He told me he could order it. I want to do that one day.
Yeah. I've seen them because they tied them. Yeah, and then they some of them smoke it, some of them grill it, some of them bake it.
Yeah. But you get that big, look like peanut brittle or something. Mm-mm. It's glass. It look like glass. It gets so crunchy on the outside, and it's really just the fat that's like got really super crispy.
Right.
And like they crack it and they just break like glass. I just thought that they just like every time I see a video, I'll be like, I want to try it.
What up, House of X?
What's going on, House of X?
Austin and Leo. Shout outs to the 22 seconds. Shout out to the 22 million in the building, y'all. This is episode 10 of the Social Den with our special guests. Hashtag the Cannons, AJ and Danny. Asked y'all, I want to know, how can I get y'all to mail me a plate?
We can mail you one, but
you're gonna want to eat it when it gets there.
We're gonna have to fax you over a documented design. You know what I'm saying?
Any bodily harm.
We're gonna have to get a waiver. You got to sign a waiver. So once it do whatever it turn in that mail, I can't.
Yeah, you don't have to cook at all, do you?
No.
Not for the channel.
No. If I sometimes during the week when we're not recording, if I feel ever so pressed to cook something, I'd be like, "How about this?" And he just like, "Go ahead," but I don't like cooking. That's not I know that's not a normal woman thing, but I don't like it. It makes me angry. I don't like to do it. I never have.
And I don't like to do it no more. And that's crazy because I feel like compatibility is a big thing. Like even little small things like that, I feel like it's crazy how we ended up together. Because I enjoy cooking. I enjoy expanding my knowledge on different things, and ask her. I think I've always cooked well, but even from the time that we've been together to now, I think a lot has improved just because I like to do it. And
right. And I think sometimes when people leave comments like, "Oh, she don't cook," and blah blah blah, I think in their mind they're thinking that I'm just in there standing like, "AJ, I am not gonna cook. I am a 21st century woman." Blah blah blah. No, that's not what's happening. If he didn't cook, of course I would, but
And then this is for a channel. It's entertainment anyway. It has nothing to do with our personal lives. I'm just like.
I just meant in general. I ain't mean for the channel. I just was asking if you.
I know. We know what you're saying. Yeah,
I do sometimes, but honey, I made salmon and rice the other day, and the rice is overcooked. And I said, "AJ, get in here and fix this because I'm mad."
Oh, well, it was only overcooked because homegirl thought she was cooking fresh rice.
I thought I was cooking rice. It was rice roni.
Yeah, rice roni. She bought that shit.
I said, "Honey, this mess is tore up."
I thought you were cooking rice, not mashed potatoes.
That messed up.
I think get these
I
mashed
put it
potatoes.
right in the trash.
I don't know how to make rice at all.
I don't know what it is about people being intimidated with rice. It's really easy, really easy. I'll give you a couple tips and tricks and to where you make it perfect every time. I promise.
All right, I'm gonna get them from you.
For real, I will.
Deja be in here talking about me because I can't make rice.
I don't know why rice intimidate people. You're not the only one. I hear a lot of people be like, "That damn rice."
Because I guess you gotta try and get the sweet spot. Either it's overcooked or it's no. You don't think so?
Like I said, I cook rice all the time. It's not that hard. But a lot of people find it hard. I think sometimes some people boil it too long. If you don't put enough water in it, of course it's gonna boil out, and then if you undercook it, then it's gonna be crunchy. But I think it's just follow the steps. Tony say the same thing. I'm just like,
said that.
Tony, you cook every damn
Right.
thing in the world. When you scared to some rice, I don't
Tony, just put that in the chat. Tony can't cook rice either.
know.
I mean, I usually just eye it, man. Because I usually cook the rice right every time.
Yeah, even if you don't really know how to cook it, just throw that damn rice and water in the pot and let it boil and then watch it.
You know what rice I make the best? The one that go in the microwave for 90 seconds.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
No, that's
a little pouch.
All the time.
Yeah,
It's
little
pouch.
Yeah.
I love. Hey, them things be good too. Especially the ones that leave your lips greasy.
Yep.
I used to eat them at work during my lunch.
See somebody just sitting at work eating it out of the pouch with a spoon.
That's what I used to do. Yeah. I'm not caring.
Yep.
So Auntie from Denmark TV and Cowboy, I had a question. She asked, Cannons, do you think you will ever do premieres one day?
I think I will. I was thinking about doing premieres. I think about premiering a couple of videos actually recently, but the only reason I know a lot of people ask us about premieres, the only reason I don't do premieres like regularly is because number one, I just have never really did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just haven't. And
Right.
And I got my reasons, but number two, I like to reserve. I think about whenever I do premiere, I like to reserve it for like special videos. You know what I'm saying? Like I think about premiere, like I think I'm premiering something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm actually just like, this might be a different type of video, or this might be, you know what I'm saying, something that not so often. No shade to anybody, like seriously, no shade to anybody who premieres all of their videos. I just think I would reserve it for special videos. And then another thing is, I think sometimes, just like the engagement on premieres and stuff like that is different. You get the people at first, which is good whenever you have those people in there and they watch the whole video at first. But I think it's something to think about whenever you do them regularly, because of your ads, and to think about your number of comments that you have and things like that matter the bigger you are. When, you know what I'm saying? And whenever your platforms gets really big, you know what I'm saying, some of those things might hinder your videos. So I just like to reserve it. Like, I do want to start doing them more often, because I think they have their place. If they didn't, they wouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? But I think especially the more of your audience, the bigger your audience get, is good, because you can engage directly with them while watching the video. And I'm pretty sure that's something that is something that your audience likes. Especially, like, think about the people who don't have channels, that don't view YouTube the way we view YouTube. So those things like that is really cool for them. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they go on and they can watch the video and then be like, you said so and so, ha ha ha, or that was a really cool technique, and you can say, or how many cups did you use? I use so and so. So they get answers in real time. So I think they got their place for sure.
Yeah, that's true. I don't like premieres only because I suck at commenting. I be too into videos and paying attention to what's going on the screen. So that's my only thing about premiere.
Yeah, I've gotten good at being able to be in the chat, but it can be overwhelming at times, trying to keep up with the chats and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we don't even really premiere like that anyway. So we drop our videos at 6 o'clock, or sometimes it'd be a little later. And you're gonna get it. I don't know if you're gonna get it at 6, but you're gonna get it.
Right.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
Tag, I see what Tag said. That's why I would do them few and far between. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if we did premieres on a regular, it wouldn't work because I would get tired of trying to make sure I'm available
Right.
to.
And that I'm not missing nobody. I'd be worried about doing that because you don't want somebody to feel like they slighted or something, or so
Right.
you lie.
Like some people, they can handle it. I can't, because and I'm talking about from a smaller platform standpoint to a larger platform. I'm pretty sure most of y'all know who Get Lit with Mo is. Get Lit with Mo has premiered every video since I've been watching her. She premieres all of her videos, and her platform's pretty big, and her chat be rolling too. And so, but that's it. It works for her. That's what she like doing. Me, on the other hand, I already know. I'll be like, oh Lord, I gotta go. Oh Lord, I gotta go. Hey, got this premiere dropping.
Yeah. I mean, to each his own, but
Right.
and then you don't, and then that I think that also puts more. I ain't gonna say pressure, but you want to support people, and then when you see them pop up with a premiere, it's like, I want to go in there, but I'm doing something right now.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to ever feel nobody ever feel like you're not ever in this premieres and stuff, but. Outside of YouTube, man, life is life. And people, life be life.
I think the bigger people's platform grow on YouTube, and like once you start to amass a certain number of people, I think people they really get away from that mindset, because then you have so many people that don't do YouTube. Like, you're not worried about who's there and who ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just engaging with whoever you can because you just want to engage with those people. And after a while, it's just. Like, trust me, y'all, it's just hard to really, like, if you don't know by now that I appreciate you, I don't know what that is. I don't know what you want me to do. Like,
Right.
like,
Hey Lamar fam, how y'all doing?
What's going on, Kayla Ma? And I think about people like the Griffins because they smart with their premieres, because Joe and Christy, they be both on the phone commenting. You know what I'm saying? They both be in the chat. Tag team in those comments because their chat's moving too.
There's been so many times where you think, like, I go on other people's lives, not even just talking about our own, but I go on other people's lives, and or we might be. There's been so many times where I've been in a live with Danielle on the same handle, and people just be like, AJ, and I was like, it's her too. She on
there.
Yeah. Like, most of the time, if we go into a live and if you got 10 people or more, like when we go in like Maria's live or somebody, even y'all's, and because I hate to really generalize and say, hey, everybody. And when people get to speaking, it's just hard to keep up. So me and Danielle, usually when I'm going on, I'm like, hey, get your phone.
Help me. I'll be like,
we both be like, hey,
did you get Sonya?
I hate saying the journal hates everybody, but I can't. And then it's like, if somebody speak, but I don't see it for another 3 minutes, and I'd be like, CJ, I can't go in there and speak now because I'm late. You see all these other comments? And he's like, just do it.
Yeah.
Or sometimes she'll just say hi, and then I'll just take. You want to take over? Yeah, I'll take over.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'll take over.
Sonya, I think, honestly, I'm sure as you grow, like you say, you may have to switch things up. But you have the perfect premieres, in my opinion, because people are looking forward to that interaction with you. And I don't know, you just work it. You got it down pat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of people that do premieres that actually do well with premieres. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, that's just not our cup of tea. I
think if you do them and you like them, keep doing them. Even whether you do them a lot or you do them a little bit, it's like I told y'all, engagement with your audience is the number one. Just like I said with the memberships, the premieres have their place too. Anything that allows you to engage more with the people that support you, I think it's important.
Absolutely. Yeah. I agree, Griffin. Sonya premieres do be, as y'all say, fire.
Yeah. But sorry y'all. Shout outs to the 22 million in the building, y'all. We're going real quick, just take a look at the Cannons at the Cannon's page, YouTube page.
There goes. And anxiety.
Uh-oh. Breathe, sister, breathe.
We're gonna look at their page and y'all see these wonderful, wonderful thumbnails. Thumbnails be on point. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was when we was in Atlanta and I was trying to pick AJ brain about the thumbnails and he gave me some good advice, you know, about the thumbnails. But y'all thumbnails is always fire. And y'all see the food always on point. You know what I'm saying? Danny always got the fire conversation or the
Yes,
the topics.
do.
You know what I'm saying? And AJ just, you know, he always got the great feedback with the topics. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Yep.
Y'all formula works. You know what I'm saying? It definitely works, and we love watching y'all. You know what I'm saying?
We cuss you out every time we watch you. Not you, AJ,
Yeah.
but we be watching.
Yeah, 'cause that
You
food,
know, the funny thing is, man, when people, because you know, I'm confident in my food, man. I really am.
right?
Right.
But like, I never imagined in 1,000 years that I would get so much concentrated feedback the way I do on YouTube. Like, I hear a lot of people like, because I think I see other stuff on YouTube and I'll be like, that looks great. So I really didn't think that, you know what I'm saying, my stuff would look outside of or any, you know, better or nothing than anybody else, like some of these other people that I see. But I get like a lot of feedback from people talking about, you know, the way food looks outside of just the presentation. Right, and you know what I'm saying, how they look good in there. And I just think I'm really, you know, kind of like that my mind get blown up, stuff like that, because I do like just like cook good food, make sure it look good, and you know what I'm saying. I just think you eat with your eyes first, and you know, for that like to come to life the way it do, you know, it's just crazy when people just be like, boy, I get emails and then, boy, let me tell you, I was like,
And I can say the food don't only look good on the camera, that food tastes so good.
And,
My belly was so happy.
it really was good. I mean, to eat it in person, it was definitely good. Tag had another question. She said, "Are you guys going to come out with a food product in the future?"
I would definitely like to. And it's something that I don't want to rush, but it's something that I want to very soon start working on. You know what I'm saying? I need to get in touch with some people that know some people so we can get this thing rolling. But I really like I've always wanted to come out with like a wing sauce, like
Right.
or a line of wing sauces. That's just my thing, because y'all know I like wings. So
Yeah.
Oh, chicken head.
Yeah.
I would like to come out with a line of wing sauces that can double as dipping sauces, if you know what I mean. Like, they just don't have to be coated. Like, I think they're mild enough for you to dip in,
Yeah.
but not too much, like too strong. That's where I'm in right now. I wanted to do that. That's what I want to do.
I can't wait.
wait.
Tag said we'll be ready to buy when you guys get to that point.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Thank you for the support. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be looking for Tag for short. Like, Tag, you ain't placed your order yet now.
Folk like that.
I gotta go look up her government name. We're gonna have to in your inbox. Tag what now you said. I remember.
So, real quick, the editing. Do both of y'all edit?
Danny does more of the editing now. I used to edit all our videos, and but she wanted to be more involved outside of, you know, just being on the videos. And so I gave her basic knowledge of the editing that I do. Danielle is very smart, and
Right.
she took it on from there, and she does the best job with our editing our videos. When I say I want to change something or I want to enhance it this way, let's start doing more of this or whatever. If I throw a couple suggestions her way, she run with it, and it's really good, because I just in general, our dynamic is usually me being the visionary about stuff, just in general. Now she comes up with some great ideas and implements them. So don't ever think that anything you see is all my ideas, because it's not.
Right.
But if I say, let's do this different, because sometimes I don't like the stagnant feel, or I feel like it might be time to change up a little bit. If I say, let's do this different, as far as up to editing, she'll be like, okay, and she'll start working on it, and then she'll figure out, she'll be like, I'll be like, oh, that's it, girl. That's it, you know, yeah.
Right.
good teamwork.
Because I always
Teamwork, for
Especially
real.
like, you know, when we going to work and then having to come home and do that, that's a lot. I wanted to take something else off of his plate besides me just, you know, sitting there finding topics and just eating. Like if this is a joint, you know, this is a couple mukbang channel, so I didn't want to sit here and not, you know, take my half of the workload, you know. So, and I actually do enjoy doing it. At first, when he was teaching me, because sometimes AJ ain't patient. I said, you know what? I should have kept my damn mouth shut.
I am patient.
I should have just kept it shut. But no, I do enjoy it, and I've even like I can't remember what them things called. You know how you do the like a little lessons with stuff. What is it called?
yeah.
Skillshare. Like
Skillshare.
I've even done that where it kind of teaches you stuff. Now, granted, I got a short attention span, so it take me a week. But you know, I do enjoy doing that, and especially like seeing the end product and having something that I'm kind of proud of that I was able to do. Because God knows when I first started, I wanted to I don't know, shoot something.
And don't ever think, man, listen. Don't ever think that you just don't have the skills to do something, because when we started this channel, I'm computer savvy, but I've never delved into. I just know what I want stuff to do. You know, if that makes sense. You know what, you can see what you want this to look like as far as the thumbnail, editing or whatever, but as far as actually doing it, I never applied it. So this is all everything, and I'm not saying that we so great. But I'm just saying that everything that you see was literally a product of us just researching and doing. Like I know what I wanted to do, and I just needed to figure out how to make it come. And so, like, you know, even from the beginning, like me, I do our thumbnails. I get a lot of people comments that they give me compliments on the thumbnails. But from the beginning, I did not know how to, you know, and this is all, and I never really went and like tried to copy anybody or do anything, like, you know what I'm saying. I literally just tried to figure out how Photoshop worked, and I'm not great at it at all, but I just over time, little here and there, you figure out how to do stuff as far as editing, you know, making smooth transitions and all this. This is all stuff that we had to learn. So don't ever feel like you can't do something or make your vision come to life. You just got to apply it. And then the biggest help is the platform that you're trying to post on, whether you on TikTok, YouTube, whatever. It's so much information out here. So, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you can, like, anybody, you can make your vision come to life on this thing. Don't ever feel like you can't, and you don't need $10,000 worth of equipment to do it. You know, you can do basic stuff that they got out there will give you amazing results. So, like, just keep that in mind. I think some people think that they just can't get stuff to look the way they want to or do that. You just gotta really apply yourself, research, and then you be like, wow, that was easier than I thought.
So you do it, and I will continue to be here to be your support on the side, but I will not learn how to do any of that.
I mean, I love editing. You know, I always tell people that my favorite two editors on this planet is Danny and Chocolate Girl Eats, because
CJ Chocolate Girl Eats is a way better. I
really don't. But no bullshit. I love Chocolate Girl Eats because she has and it's not just the inserts, but I just love her everything, the way that she
her energy,
does her video, her sounds are on point, her
the transitions and the way, like, where things need to be for it to go smoothly.
Right.
But she's a very creative brain in general. Like, she's on some, like, she's super
I feel
creative.
like she don't get the exposure and appreciation that she deserves for, you know, the time that she puts. I can tell she puts time into this. This is not, you know,
on the other side, then she would be,
I feel like she just needs the right pair of eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I tell people, like, on YouTube, it's not, or any social media, it's not always, like, things don't just, like, it might take time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes just things happen. Because, like, with her, I feel like she, you know, she has the potential to be huge, because you know what I'm saying, I usually always gonna get a laugh when I watch her videos, like,
absolutely,
like, cause she just ignorant, but It's her. She's really creative, and that's somebody who I really appreciated that I didn't even realize because I was aware of her channel like when we started, but I don't think I really until like the past couple years really got like I really sat down and watched her, and I was like, you know what, she is great.
Yeah, she is amazing. She definitely is. She definitely somebody that we love to watch, and I mean, just the creativity of her videos, and you know those inserts. Because I mean, that's kind of what made me start loving editing too, is because of the inserts and stuff like that. Seeing the people put the inserts in, and then once I seen how Danny,
I don't like your inserts. Your inserts be rude.
only I mean, especially if you do a solo
I think
video.
it's because they be with you. That's probably why you say.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Man, I mean, you know, it's fun to be able to, because like I told who was I talking to that day? Ralph from Real Ralph Meekaboo. He was asking me, and I was like, honestly, when we in the chair recording, I'm editing in my mind. I already know where I'm gonna put an insert, so it makes it easier once I sit in front of the computer. So I'm editing as we doing the video.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So it's just fun. I just enjoy doing it, and I get inspiration from the Dannies and the Chocolate Girl Eats and all of them.
It is fun. I mean, it can be tiring too.
Yeah, yeah, it can be. Especially
sometime in the morning when AJ used to edit, I'd be over there in the bed, this man falling asleep, and all I hear is the keyboard. He hitting the space bar. He done fell asleep, and it's da 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 da. I said, hey, you gotta do something about that space bar. I can't.
I remember some days I'll wake up. It's like a Saturday morning or something, knowing I was planning on putting a video out. We done recorded. I get in the bed. I just be thinking, trying to edit.
Why are you editing in the bed?
God,
anyway?
this sucks.
Yeah,
but you know, I don't gotta do that no more.
I've done editing in the bed, but you're during the day. I don't never be editing because when I'm editing in the bed and it's night, as soon as I feel myself getting to sleep, falling asleep, I'm like, all right, that's it.
Right.
Close
No,
it
I don't like to edit sleepy like that anyway because first of all, I think one aspect of editing that's important that you know people always like the fun parts, you know, the sounds, the meme, the inserts or whatever. But the main thing about editing that is important is knowing, you know, what to take out and what to leave in, and you know, special transitions and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, I don't want to leave nothing in there that I didn't mean to leave in there.
Right.
Yeah.
And going to sleep, boy, you be hitting that. I be hitting that damn cursor to go back. And I'm like, I don't watch this scene 50 times. Like
yeah. I mean, that's why I say I edit in my mind while we're doing the video because I know there's a lot of things that we as creators cut out with it. We don't want people to see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
or just like whether it be something that's just embarrassing or whether it be something that's just unnecessary. Like because I do not like unnecessary stuff in our videos. That's the one thing I'm a fan. I'm not like if it's dead space or unnecessary conversation that we was having, or just talking back and forth, or either one of us just having a brain fart and we both just looking in the camera like
right.
this. Like I
even cut out sometimes the way me and him will look at each other because we have an understanding. But somebody watching on the outside, why did she look at him like that?
He always she's a toxic individual. And really in our mind we just
being so controlling. I'm just over here like
and then in our mind we just both just being goofy like
right. So it's so sad the things that
like
you have
I might burp and then Danielle just knowing Danielle because
I don't like burping.
And she don't like it, but it's just more because it's her being extra with me because that's how we interact.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like but really it's like she might not even be thinking much about that burp at the time. But it's just her just fucking with me on that level. So she go but if you leave that in there, oh my God, the man can't even burp. You see how she looked at him toxic. They're not gonna last.
Nope.
Like what?
A lot of people don't understand it on the outside, but I think it's fun to have those moments within your relationship where you have an understanding and you know the certain looks and stuff like that. Like CJ can finish some of my sentences and I can finish some of his, or we just know what each other thinking. and stuff like that. I just love it.
Yeah, you definitely gotta have chemistry. I mean, if you on the camera by yourself, then you good. I mean, you can do what you want, whatever. I mean, but you still gotta be entertaining or engaging. But if you on a camera with somebody else, chemistry is everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, you'll be all over the place.
And I think the greatest thing, especially like with y'all, you know, y'all have been together so long that, you know, it's natural for y'all to talk to each other. You can tell, you know, y'all love each other, because a lot of people, some of these couples get up here and I'll be like, AJ,
and you know it.
I don't know how
Like,
why are they together?
Literally.
Something ain't right.
Now, I don't like, because I know how people do. I know how people do with us. Often they make little assumptions, and with typing, I'm just like, you couldn't be the first thing from the truth. But some people, you can just see that there's absolutely no chemistry there, and
why are y'all together?
Or that you can, or either you can tell that they're about to kill each other before the video started. Now we've had those moments. I love
watching those.
We've had those moments, but I don't know how, because I know there's been times before we about to start the video. Me and Danielle probably done had words, and I can feel my neck hot, and I just be like, I'll be like, how the hell I'm gonna get this video? But man, that smile come up there. I mean, because at the end of the day, that's my wife, and I love her, and we
right.
like that with. But I can tell some people, you be like, what?
This got me. Get off of here.
It's like, that's important, man. I know you can tell when somebody is being drugged and forced to do something, or somebody don't care, and you be like, how in the world? And sometimes it's not necessarily with their relationship, but you can tell that some people don't have a connection with the camera. They don't want to be there, and you just like, that is all important, because now you see it. You see that disconnect, and I'll be like, this is awkward.
Right.
It's awkward for me, and I'm watching.
I feel like I'm a third wheel watching
you know what I'm saying? Like,
watching two folk argue.
Yeah.
Body language.
Help, right, with that body language.
Yes.
What the
right.
Passing the ketchup all hard. Hey.
Right.
Like, come on, man. You could tell that somebody. You could tell when somebody just got finished arguing when they.
I thought you didn't like hot sauce on your greens.
Get in here.
Right. Like, okay, awkward. You know what I'm saying? Or don't let it be like a collab. Like collabing, and one of the couple invited somebody over, just got finished arguing or something.
That too, or just why you said that, just like, this might be another dynamic, but just awkward collabs in general.
Oh yeah.
Cringe, like in-person collabs, and there's no, like, chemistry matters, whether you're talking about romantic chemistry or whether you're talking about just chemistry on a video. When you have that awkwardness between people and they just collabing, that made me click off. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, like, are these people even, how they even talk? Did they have a conversation before they got on the video? Like, I understand sometimes you have that nervous energy because you being around somebody and you know y'all about to do a video together, but that's why if we do in-person collabs, I don't got to be your best friend, but I feel like I would prefer if we could just sit down
and hang out.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go to a restaurant. Let's do something. You know what I'm saying? Get a little rapport going. Like, even somebody like as large as B-Love, if she called and said, AJ, I want to do a collab with y'all, you think I'm saying no? But at the same time, if at all possible, Miss Bethany, I'd be like, can we please, like, you know what I'm saying, like, hang out a little bit?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we'll be able to have conversation, but I just feel like that's important.
You don't want it to be
You don't want it just to be transactional. You know,
exactly. Right.
You don't want it just to be, okay, I'm sharing you with my followers. You want to give the people something to be entertained by at the end of the day. And if y'all awkward with each other, it just may not work out as good. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. I think Lamar made a good point. She said, they said, facts. Marcus has told me before, our energy isn't right. Let's film tomorrow and we talk about the issue, and because it all comes through the screen.
It does.
Yeah. Especially if you you've been with somebody a little while, or, you know, in general, being married, you can tell people body language because you know you've done it yourself. Like, you already know what that is giving off.
Yeah.
like he was saying, honey, his neck be hot, but my ears be hotter. And so,
But once we kick the video
yep,
off,
I'm
we
fine.
be over it. But I'm telling you, the initial words is like it pain to say. Like sometimes it's just like to be like, because I kick the video off and I'm just like,
Yeah.
And I'm over here like, this man don't know. I'll flip this whole table over right now. Hold it now, I don't care.
but hey, that's the good thing. I mean, that's couples videos, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
Pros and cons to everything. It's just it's up and down.
but I mean, you gotta, because at the end of the day, this is a platform where we are trying to put out material for our supporters. So they don't need to know what's going on in our household. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you just gotta, if you're gonna do it, go on there with the intentions of going on there like you always do, with a smile on your face and entertaining your crowd.
Yeah.
But
if I can't do that, then we just ain't gonna record.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Don't
One
even
of us gonna record by ourselves. I mean,
I wouldn't need to do that either.
if it's that bad, then fuck the video.
Okay.
Right.
We might need to sit in front of an actual person. A
Right.
therapist.
Absolutely.
When y'all have a disagreement, are y'all able to just come and talk about it, or do y'all have to be like, just get away from me, and then you just get over it and leave it alone?
If it's a big disagreement, then usually we'll end up somehow hashing it out pretty much immediately. Sometimes it just depends. If it's just a couple words, then we might just go our separate ways for a minute. But our disagreements never really last long. And if it's late at night, most of the time, by the time we wake up in the morning, we ain't even on that.
Right.
Like we never really have anything that lasts too long. I don't really. And if we have, it was a very long time ago. Like
Right.
But usually it just depends on how big it is, and it's never really big with us.
And I guess most of the time, like you were saying, it's more of a we go our separate ways, because I guess I can use this word, me and him have two different conversating, arguing styles. Like he is able to say what he is feeling in that moment. I am the type of person where I'm just taking it all in, because I don't want to go ahead and speak out of my mouth, because my tongue can be a snake. So it's best if I just take in everything,
Right.
and then come back later and we are able to have a conversation, because once I'm angry, I kind of don't be thinking about what I'm saying, and I'm just trying to cut you. So like
And that's another thing too,
it's
because
best for me to just wait.
I think the things that get her angry and the things versus the things that get me mad are two different things. And I mean, it just is what it is. I don't know if she'll agree, but I think she's more reactive and emotional, and it's just like I'm more practical. Like I'm just like, if it's something that I really just don't like, or if it's something that I feel like I'm really offended by, that's what's gonna piss me off more than some words. To her, I might just take the wrong tone, or she might just feel like I was being a jackass, and that is to be enough to piss her off. And like so it's different. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like I think because it's different, if she gets upset in the moment, like I might be like, in my mind, I'm just like, if I say something else and she kind of like lash out, I'm just like in my mind, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know she's just probably just mad at how I said something versus what I actually said. So I know Danielle is still a very rational person. So I know if my intentions were really right, or if what I was saying was correct in the end, I know she'll probably think about that a little later on. You know what I'm saying? As to me, if I get pissed, then 9 times out of 10, it's probably with a valid reason. So it's probably gonna take me a little bit of time to simmer down, or before I could actually, you know what I'm saying? Because I try not to get too upset, even if I take a tone. And I know sometimes my voice can sound like I'm more like whatever, and that's just, I think I get it from my dad. It's just how I have that. I have a very aggressive tone sometimes if I'm just like, in the moment, and I think it's just being different, coming from two different backgrounds, and just maybe who you've been with before. You don't know, you maybe understand that I'm not really upset in this moment. So then if I say something like this in this tone, then it's automatically defense mode. Like, well, so and so, so like it's just,
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think it's something I've kind of learned with age, because like the word you use, defense, I can be very defensive, and I think it's probably because when I was younger, I'm not gonna say I was nicer, but I've let people run over me. So when I got tired, when I got older, it's constantly like if I feel any kind of attack, I'm going to go off on you, especially if you're not a friend or somebody I care about. So like that's something that I've kind of learned as I got older. Like, Danielle, wait and take everything in that is happening. And I know, like, when we probably first started dating, it may have had a spat. Probably for him, that was like, this girl don't care or she ain't listening, blah, blah, blah. But I'm really just taking it all in. I'm going to come back in a couple hours, because if I react now, I'm going to do something crazy. So it's best with my mouth. So it's best that I just wait it out. But,
Yeah.
it come with time, because I've seen couples like, honey, they'll blow up right in front of you and not even care. You beep.
Hey, it's always on, but somebody done did. That's when somebody done did something.
Yeah.
When it's always, look, you got somebody always ready to hit go. You already somebody did something. That's that's the Royal Rumble couple. You gotta watch out for.
Not Royal Rumble.
Damn. Can we just go to Applebee's and be all right?
Yeah, bro. Because that awkward shit, I can't stand it, man. I hate being awkward in awkward situations.
Yeah. I'm
gonna go.
Yeah.
You ever hit this, like, after somebody finished arguing and you look at your spouse and y'all tap each other leg? Y'all be like,
time to go.
tap each other leg. Look, and be like, hit the you sit there in silence for about maybe 2 minutes, and you be like, all right, well, we're gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? We had a good time.
Yeah. It'd be time to go.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't trying to be late. I ain't trying
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll handle that,
Right. Do y'all hash things out like when it happens, or no?
Sometimes
it depends on what it is.
Yeah.
But sometimes we have to. CJ is kind of like AJ. I just learned that from what AJ just explained with his tone and how he is. Danny, I'm a little bit more like you. I tend to say things and I really want to hurt you because I feel hurt. So I want to hurt you, but I want to hurt you 10 times worse than you hurt me. I used to only be that way with people that I did not love or that was not attached to me. I would just go and I'd be ready to just make you want to off yourself. But now I'm getting that way with my loved one. So I'm trying to teach myself to wait a minute, calm down, think it's okay.
It's like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I definitely agree with what Maria was saying. It's always best to wait until you calm down. Don't argue in front of others. Wait till you get home or alone.
Yeah.
One thing I can honestly say, in the 19 years we have never. Me and CJ can sit here and be going toe to toe, and somebody can ring our doorbell and we be like, "Hey, how you doing?" We never know anything, but then when they leave, we be right back in it.
Right.
If he's not, if something didn't happen, because a lot of times we'll be like mad at each other arguing, but then CJ will do something goofy because he goofy, and then I just be forgetting while I was mad, and
Danielle know what she be doing sometimes. Like I told you, like I'm more practical. So like I don't really react necessarily to like your tone or whatever. Because Danielle knows she'll take a tone with me sometimes, and I just be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel no way about it. But if like she really do something in that moment that really just, it has to be something usually for me. It's not nothing that just speak, because I know if she's speaking to me crazy, like she don't talk to me crazy. You know what I'm saying? In general, like being silly, she might say some crazy shit, but I that's her being silly. But she don't talk to me. She respects me like wholeheartedly, and so so that's why I say, like, if I say something like, you know what I'm saying, why was you so and so, and she get mad, it's just her being defensive. But if she say it to me, I just be like, because so and so, like, you know, I'm not gonna trip. So if I get upset, like, or if I'm feeling some type of way, like I'm just like getting a little pissed, it's usually something that happened that I didn't like. But Danielle, like I said, she kind of like she'll probably feel that, and she's really sneaky about it, because later on she just started talking, and she started being a little bit like, that's not necessarily silly, but she know that I'm not gonna pretty much like unless it's something major, which is not really ever happened. She know
Right.
I'm not. If she's not upset, or she's kind of over and she don't want me to be upset, she just start, just kind of talking normal, and then she'll start like trying to wiggle her way or saying something kind of like, and I'll just be like, but I'm
I
not the
don't have
type
the
of
energy to stay
I'm not,
mad that
but
long
I'm not the
anyway.
type of person to hold a grudge, and so she knows that. Like if she talked to me long enough, then I'm not gonna sit here and just be mad for no reason. But like if I'm angry in the moment, then yeah, but it just has to dissipate. She'll just be like so, and then or she'll just bother me until I'm over it. Which
Like a kid.
CJ would do that. I'm unfortunately a grudge holder. I'm working on it. I'm praying on it.
that's my mama. Oh boy, if she decided that she want to be mad at you, just get ready. Because there's nothing you can say and nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no mountain high enough. That's is it. Like, my mama is the most stubborn person on earth when she want to be. And I mean that wholeheartedly. She'll admit it herself. Like, she like, oh, if you got the silent treatment, boy, it's quiet. It's going to be quiet in there.
I can definitely be very, very stubborn. I didn't realize it until the last year or two, but I'm definitely stubborn.
It ain't nothing wrong with it. I think everybody's flesh and blood at the end of the day, and I just think that's what makes like being in a relationship. I think that's just what makes it. It makes your relationship that much stronger over time. Is being able to know your person in and out. You know what I'm saying, and just knowing what makes them tick. That's just like, hey, that's like y'all go through those things, and you might be able to say this to this person, but better nobody else say it. Now, nobody else better not open their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man.
yeah, that's just the beautiful thing about it.
And then I think it's important to kind of accept people where good God, where they are, especially when you're married, because AJ can attest, I am 30 something now. I am not the same woman he met when I was 20 something. So
Right.
I think having a successful marriage is being able to still love that person, because they're gonna change. I know that when I turn 60, I am not gonna be the same person I am now. So that goes the same for you.
Right.
Yeah.
That
And
is
the older you get, you just have less and less time for bullshit. Like, or less, and like if you somebody that puts a lot of energy into being mad or any type of negativity, usually if you got good sense, the older you get, let me let that shit go. It ain't even that important.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get to that point, brother. I'm
I
still.
mean, hey, that's right.
Sharice, you got time. I will use my mother for an example. She has been married to my dad now, 32 years, and they had me when they first got married. Now, I haven't seen her like transition so much over these 32. Like, it's crazy how she do not argue with him like she used to. It's just, I'm like, are you deserve an award? Okay, you get an award. Because she just be like, I can't do it. Not today. Like, so you still got time. She's 59.
That's what I'm saying. They don't say God is working on me for
Right.
Right.
It's just the whole dynamic, man. Really, especially when you know your person, like
Yeah,
it's time for you. Most of the time,
I can see that.
stand each other. Well, not most of the time. Some of the time you can't stand each other, but most of the time you love each other.
Right. Yeah.
Saying? So I mean,
no matter what, just know.
If I hit you in the back of the head, I meant it.
Some days you just need a breather. Just let it go. And me and Danielle, like, y'all, it's not even. It's on the video. I'm pretty sure y'all can attest. But like, when if we not doing something that involves work, you know what I'm saying? Usually we around each other 24/7, and we don't really tired of each other. But every now and then, especially after somebody done said something, sometimes you just like, I just need a breather. And it don't never take. I don't need to be away from her long, but sometimes I just need to let me go on a drive. Let me drive.
Yeah, he'd be like, I'm about to go out. I'd be like, sayonara.
Let me drive real quick.
Right.
Or even I'll go like sometimes like if he's out in the living room, I don't say nothing, but I just walk to the back and be watching TV back there on the bed.
I mean, sometimes we around each other a lot, y'all.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
all the time, like
Yeah.
all the time. Like
Same here. I think the best thing for me is that I got my license within these last 5 years, because now I'll just be like, I'm going to Walmart.
Yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, you just. I mean, at the end of the day, you might be a couple, but you still your own person at the end of the day. And
Right.
sometimes you just need solidarity. You don't
Right.
need to be around nobody. You just need to just talk to yourself for a minute. Be like, let me get myself together real quick and just be me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just part of being human. Shit.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sonia, you're right. You did not love your person last week, but you did not like your person last week. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We don't check y'all long enough. I know y'all out there with.
Hey, we over here just talking.
Yeah.
I just looked
It's
at
cool. Hey,
Yeah.
when y'all,
I'm enjoying it.
when y'all said y'all offers to come up like wholeheartedly. I don't want to. I mean, I wasn't gonna rush it. We
I ain't doing nothing anyway.
we just say we just chilling. We just happen to be in the car. Like we just happen to need to be in the car at this moment. But ain't no big deal. We ain't got nothing. But look, all I'm waiting on is tomorrow.
Lord, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Ain't come fast enough for you.
I'm already full of ain't shit.
Wait to get some ribs and some
I'm
ham,
gonna eat, boy.
water, AJ.
Y'all, tell me this if this ain't the most psychotic thing ever. Cerise texts us what her Thanksgiving menu was, and she gonna say, I might get some things wrong. I'm just paraphrasing.
Right.
Yeah, we got ribs, mac and cheese, da 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 da. We got this, that, and water. I was just like, what the hell? Like we know you got. Hey, I hope you washing it down with something. Like, who puts water? Like, oh shit, y'all better have that. Y'all better have that. Ain't sure.
I got that.
Y'all doing it up. Y'all doing it.
Man.
We got that. You got that water, that fat-free water on the menu just in case.
Listen, it was part of the menu.
That's everyday menu. I hope, Sharice.
Yeah, for real. For real. We
keep
keep it.
I mean, Sharice be having me cracking up though. For real.
I know I'm special.
For real, because even when you text us, when I told you it was gonna be a little late, I said, "Look at Sharice. It's okay if y'all can't make it out. I understand. I'm like, ain't nobody say all that. What you talking about?"
No, because I told y'all honestly at the beginning of the month when we first asked y'all, I forgot about Thanksgiving. I really did. And then when my mother asked me Saturday about picking up stuff to cook, I was like, "Huh?" I was so focused on the Thanksgiving giveaway, I wasn't paying attention to tomorrow.
You was focused on the what giveaway?
The Thanksgiving giveaway.
But you wasn't thinking about what?
I wasn't focused on tomorrow.
Which is what?
Thanksgiving. I wasn't. I wasn't.
Oh man.
Once the Thanksgiving giveaway was over, I was just like, who? Like we don't even want to see Thanksgiving.
Shout out to y'all! I saw what y'all said, and you know how many people y'all fed. That's dope. I really, that's great.
Thank you.
Y'all gonna be blessed for that. For real.
Yeah, we was walking past we was in Giant today, and she gonna stop in front of the turkeys. I pushed her ass so hard from the front of the damn turkey. I don't want to do another damn turkey.
Damn.
I said, "Baby, you want some mashed potatoes?" He said, "Fuck the mashed potatoes."
I know. Hey man, these turkeys out of control this year, ain't they?
Right.
I heard they charging like $70, $80 for a turkey.
Yeah. No, I mean I was just mainly saying it because I had to tote 83 turkeys and put them in.
I know. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but I mean, but no.
And then the manager, I don't know. I probably told y'all the manager lied and ain't hold the turkeys like she told us we would. So we had to go buy turkeys 2 at a time. We kept going back and forth in the store.
Wow.
2 at a time.
It's crazy.
Wow. Well, y'all, like I said, y'all can be blessed for that. Y'all put a lot of work into it, and you was able to, make somebody a meal. So,
right.
a lot of meals. That's what's up though, for real.
Yeah, we
Proud of you,
Yeah.
like a proud auntie.
successful ones in a row. Like,
What
you know.
did you say? Oh, what did you say?
I said I'm looking at you like a proud auntie. You getting them good grades, ain't you?
Right.
Your
Oh,
mama tell me what was on your report card.
shout out to the 22 million in the building, y'all. All right, y'all. We about to get up out of here. This has been fun. Shout outs to the Cannons.
Shout out to y'all.
You know what I'm saying, for coming through. We appreciate y'all for coming up here.
Wait, y'all, before y'all go, look what I ordered for our next game night.
Oh yeah, y'all. We got some goodies.
Let me see.
What's that here?
Culture Tags 2020.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Culture Tag. What time is dinner? It's a holiday edition.
Okay.
And then we got 90s Culture Tag.
What we doing?
Yeah.
We got called the original Culture Tag.
Original Culture Tags.
Yeah.
That game be whooping my ass.
Yes. What them things?
And this one says blessed and highly favored. This one is storytelling, and this one is mamas everywhere. So
hell yeah.
gaming table. Remember the gaming table that was in the basement? Y'all remember the gaming table that y'all play spades on in the basement?
Yeah.
Yeah, that joint is full of games now. Like stupid, like crazy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
we'll catch a plane to Baltimore.
I'm gonna catch a plane.
So, for real.
Drive
next time y'all see us in y'all's home,
we'll be from the airport.
it's definitely gonna come from
that driving was rough.
The drive was rough.
It wasn't rough. I think it's because we didn't get much sleep and then woke up and drove.
And
probably
then
should not have done that.
From a part of probably Richmond to y'all, it's just I don't see how. I talk about the traffic here, but that would blow me. Like honestly, CJ, shout out to you because I know you travel there and tractor trailer on the regular. So
yeah, it's bad. I mean, driving in Maryland is terrible. It definitely is.
Right there. God damn.
It's bad.
I felt like I was on Gran Turismo.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, they crazy out here too. Just like it. For real, it's definitely bad. The driving is definitely bad.
Yeah. Before we go, y'all, we do want to mention the YouTube adoptive family, SVL, the Essence of Sonia, World, and Miss Louisiana Housewife. We are glad to be a part of it with them. Have chosen a family. All of the information will be in the description boxes of everybody's video. If you find it in your heart and you can give, please go onto the Walmart link and send something and put a smile on these kids' faces. We greatly, greatly appreciate y'all for all of your support and always helping us give back.
Yep. Shout outs to SBL, the ghetto ass SWV. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. We about to get up out of here, Cannons. Y'all can stay right there real quick so we can talk to y'all. We depart. And shout outs to the 21 million. Shout outs to everybody that came through and watched.
Sonia put
tonight.
the link.
The link is in the chat.
To all y'all.
I'm sorry, it's YouTube Adopt the Family. The link is there in the chat. So if you want to help, you want to donate, you can hit that link and it'll take you right to the wish list. And you know what I'm saying? Let's help adopt this family. You know what I'm saying? And do something special for them for this upcoming Christmas holiday. All right. So with that being said, to my beautiful wife, thank you. Cannons, thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you to the whole chat. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. And please be safe tomorrow. Have a great Thanksgiving with your families. Eat up. And don't put on too many pounds now. You know what I'm saying? Don't put on too many of them pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Hit the end button.
You still be able to buckle your belt when you get up.
Don't drink the gravy.
Right. Eat the gravy. Don't drink the gravy. All right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
See y'all next week.